What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Witcher 3. So, lots of things to talk about here. First of all, I went ahead and respect, so we're now a full-on sign build. Let's go over it really quick. I think it's pretty interesting. So we have 4 of these greater blue mutagens, and they give us 60% sign intensity each. Well, this only gives us 30% because it only has one node here. And then we have a bunch of sign abilities. Then we have the Griffin School techniques for more sign intensity, and of course we have these to increase the mutagens, right? And then we have these ones. Quench Shield pushes opponents back and deals damage when it breaks with a chance for knockdown. That's okay. Increases Irden sign duration by 10 seconds. Number of alternative mode charges 9. So we can actually charge up the signs now, or some of them. Irden, Quen and Igni, right? I didn't learn the other ones. It's kinda decent, doesn't really do a lot of damage, but it is what it is. Then we have Active Shield. This is for Quen, so we can basically hold it, and any damage we absorb gets converted to Vitality at the end. This is more Irden stuff. Oh yeah, it's the alternate sign mode. Okay, yeah. Damages and slows enemies within a 14-yard radius. Yeah. Firestream is for Igni. I'm not sure about this one. I thought it would do a lot more damage, but it doesn't. More Quen sign intensity, Irden sign intensity, Igni. Quen also reflects damage to the attacker, and any enemy inside the Irden area loses life per second, right? So, okay, we have all these. Let me show you the alternate signs really quick. So this is Quen, we can just hold it, and then when we let go, we do this. And then, oops, this is Igni, and then this is Irden. We hold it, and then he puts it on the ground, and I think whatever comes close to that takes damage over time, right? And then we can also do this. It also looks different, kinda, the casting animation. But yeah, we also have the full Griffin set now, so we can basically cast 2 signs in quick succession if we use the standard mode, and then the size of Irden traps is increased by 40%. And while we're inside one, we get increased stamina regeneration and sign intensity by 100% and damage reduction by 20%. Like, this is crazy. And then for the enchants here, there wasn't really anything good for sign builds when it comes to the swords. So I just went with preservation, which means we can have the armor stable and grindstone bonuses forever. And if you remember, we have this this mutation, right? Oh wait, do I not have this? Okay, now I do. Yeah, so we have this mutation. Can I not see? Okay, yeah. And so basically our sign damage is increased by 50% based on the base damage of our weapons. And that's kind of why I have preservation there, right? Because the grindstone gives us more damage on our weapon. Oh wait, what's this? I didn't have this earlier. Wait, is this because I didn't check the... Oh, I didn't have the conductors of magic activated, I guess. I had this one or something. Like, the thing is, to get all of these, it is really hard, dude. It needs a lot of points. Like, the mutagens are pretty easy to come by, but the skill points is the bottleneck for me. But wait a second, I didn't have this earlier, so I kind of want to do some combat as well, because I don't really have anything else to learn from here. I don't really want any of this. And the thing is, I don't know, man. I feel like I have a lot of sign intensity, but I don't really do a lot of damage. So I think we kind of need some of these as well. And I don't know, I kind of prefer Rend to Whirl, so I think we're gonna go for this. Do I have any points here? No, I don't. Well, I guess we'll just do this. Or wait a second. What if I do this? Oh wait, I can't put that there? Oh, this is only red and blue. Interesting. Oh. Wait. Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's go with this. Like, ultimately, I want these 4, but I'm gonna have to be like level 60 or something for that. I don't think we can get to that in the base game, can we? I don't even know. Anyway, let's go play. So, I think we're here for Regis, right? Yeah. Mir La Chancelong. Oh god, what is that? Wait. Oh, these guys? Oh, okay, these guys are actually really fucking annoying. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Yep. Holy shit. Yeah, you have to stay inside the Irden to basically do any meaningful damage. Oh god. And these guys teleport, so... Yep. Can I do this? Okay, I didn't heal there though. I'm not sure how this works exactly. Dude, this is... Are we good? I hate those enemies like so much. Ugh. Okay. Definitely not the ideal enemy to fight with a sign build.
Regis!
100%.
Damn it. Locked. No way I got the place wrong. This is it. Gotta be. Gotta be another way in around here.
And I'll have to get used to the whole combat, so... Let's see against this guy, maybe. I wanna see how much damage the fire stream does. Yeah, doesn't do a lot. Doesn't do a lot. I expected it would be a lot more, but... Eh. Wait, it says we have to go down here or something. Kikimore.
Kikimores.
Dude, can we like... What the fuck? Wait. What the f... Oh yeah, I didn't show you the armor upgrade, the enchant. So this is Eruption. Any enemy that dies by Igni basically explodes and does damage to nearby foes, right? I think this one also doesn't do a lot. It's kind of weird. But yeah, as you can see, normal Igni does a hell of a lot more damage than it did before. And we are not even inside Irden, right?
Kikimore eggs. Need to incinerate stash. That's some stage. Just wonderful.
I don't know. Honestly, it's way more fun than the previous build, for sure. Like, look at this. Dude. This is like way better than the previous one we had. I don't know. It's way more enjoyable, at least for me. Okay, so we can go in there. And we didn't use any potions, right? I assume we do more damage if we use a Thunderbolt. And Petri's
Something
Filter.
here. Where's that artifact Kira gave me? Interesting.
Oh. Casus Foederis. I mean, I'm not gonna use any other swords or anything, so it doesn't really matter. I will lose my set bonuses, and especially the 6-piece one is crazy. Here rests Sir Ramon of Gihon. On my grave you will not find the likeness of the man who once lived. I gave my heart, soul and body to the knightly craft, and I wish to be remembered as a knight. The sword. You know what I don't understand? Why do I lose HP until I am 50%? What causes that? I am not sure, actually. I do not know what causes that. I have to look into it. It's something, but I don't know what does that. I don't think it's a skill, is it? Is it a mutation, maybe? I don't think so. That's weird. What causes that? Yeah, I don't know. I just lose HP until I'm on 50%. I don't have toxicity right now, so I'm not sure.
Agreed to meet a vampire at a cemetery. How much more cliché can you get?
Nothing comes readily to mind.
Could have left the door unlatched.
What of my privacy? I value it rather deeply. Unmolested, especially by unwanted guests, that's my preferred state. Besides, I knew you'd find a way to get in.
True enough. Need to find your friend. I'm hoping you'll agree to help.
I shall do whatever's in my power. Yet what you want or even need must matter little. What matters is what Dettlaff wants. If he does not wish to be found, you will not find him. Ever. End of story.
Come on. Gotta be some way.
Dude, the book where we meet Regis is so good. I think it's my favorite.
Vampires can evade detection by the senses, and no divination magic works on us. Even the most precise megascope would be useless.
And this? Could this help?
The hunt?
Wherever did you get that?
Off one of the beast's victims, found by a bend in the river. Body was chopped in pieces. 3 of those pieces were hands. Hand with the ring seemed the odd one out. Abruxa had taken an interest in it.
You good? Really interesting to see what he looks like.
It's Dettlaff's hand, without a doubt. It will do splendidly.
Can't you just summon Dettlaff? You're both hired vampires, there's gotta be a way.
If I'm to be entirely candid, there is indeed one. But believe me, we will be better off never availing ourselves of it. It is a last resort. Absolutely.
Last resort? The hell? Why?
There is a being who can summon Dettlaff. Possesses the authority, even the power, to force him to appear in a given place. But the very act of contacting this being, well, it's akin to walking a slack line extended over a chasm filled with molten lava. An exercise as perilous to me as it would be to you. A risk I'm unwilling to take. I beg you, let's do it my way. It will be both quicker and easier.
No?
Ring's pretty intriguing. Made of no metal I've ever seen. And the ornamentation.
It comes from our home, where we lived before the conjunction of spheres. It's actually mine. I received it from a dear old friend. You might call him a humanist. He saw us vampires as guests here, guests who owe their hosts, meaning you humans and the elder races, respect.
Respect? Meaning not to treat us like cattle to be slaughtered for food?
Precisely. And the reason why I, in turn, gave it to Dettlaff. To remind him of the ideals my old friend championed.
The hand. What do you plan to do with it?
You've heard of Kovinaris' theory of tissue memory retention.
Rings a distant bell. Read about it in Alchemia Oblitera. There's a copy at Kermoran, tattered, nearly disintegrated. But if memory serves, Kovinaris never managed to prove it worked.
He did prove it, just never managed to publish his findings. He and I corresponded, you see, after we became friends.
Of course.
Thus, I know he completed his research and performed the first tests. It's complicated, so without delving into details, it is possible to use any piece of tissue to reconstruct what a whole body experienced.
How's it work? We need any special equipment?
We must brew a decoction which Kovinaris gave a rather poetic name, resonance. Once imbibed, it sends one into a trance similar to that induced by narcotics. This triggers visions of events linked to strong emotions experienced by the tissue's owner. Picture it as dreaming a fragment of someone's life.
Any chance we might see what Dettlaff was doing just before he lost his hand?
Indeed. Though I also hope resonance will reveal the location of Dettlaff's hideout.
I mean, sure.
Kovinaris spent half his life proving his theory. Wild guess. Making a dose of resonance won't be easy.
You guessed correctly. In addition to Detlef's tissue, we shall need a powerful occipital lobe stimulant. Effectively a poison, to make one susceptible to visions.
Well, got a few ingredients to choose from. Unfortunately, all are pretty rare. There's mamoon glands, but closest ones I know of are in Vizima. A spotted white saliva would also serve, but they were culled to extinction over a century ago. Could go with a kobold's eyes, but the creatures are sentient. Rather not gouge one's eyes out.
Given that we lack the time to sleuth this out ourselves, permit me to summon some help.
I was kind of hoping we would do the other methods. The dangerous one. Oh man, I love crows. I feed 3 of them daily. That's so cool.
What was that?
A raven? Rather a common sight at this latitude. Very intelligent fowl. I asked him to look for the creatures you mentioned. Him and his brethren. Perhaps they'll find one in the area, and I would hazard that a flock of ravens will spy any said creature faster than a solitary witcher would. With all due respect to your skills, my friend. It will take them some time, nonetheless, so perhaps you'd care for a snifter of mandrake.
Oh, hell yeah.
Rarely say no to a snifter.
Sadly, this is but a weak infusion rather than a proper distillate.
Even better. I remember your mandrake hooch.
Yeah, I was
Made
about
people
to say.
things they'd have rather kept to themselves.
Now, what
Yeah.
could Geralt of Rivia prefer to keep to himself?
I got a lot of secrets.
Everyone's got some secret.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe it wise at times to share one's secrets, unburden oneself to those one can trust.
This your sophisticated way of asking me if I trust you?
I prefer almost always to ask indirectly. It seems a test of intelligence, one you just passed.
Maybe you should go first. Reveal one of your secrets. After all, you vampires lead very interesting lives.
Anything in particular interest you?
Yeah, actually.
Always fascinated me the way vampires can regenerate. A hand growing back is one thing, but Detlef recreating you out of a wet smear? Something else entirely.
A difficult and laborious process, but one that's possible, as my presence proves. But I've heard you too had quite the adventure. They say you lost your memory.
You didn't even answer,
For a
though.
bit, but Triss helped me get it back. Actually, pretty damn lucky I only had amnesia.
Yes, you humans are rather buggered in those terms. To strip you of life is, well, it's just plain easy. I've always pitied you in that regard.
Thanks.
We vampires are much harder nuts to crack. If a member of another race kills one of us, we can be reborn with a living higher vampire's help. However, if one of our own strikes the deadly blow, death is permanent. There can be no rebirth. One of the chief reasons why vampires long ago swore never to fight one another.
Got a new life, new body. That give you a new start, blank slate?
Starting all anew is a very broad concept. What exactly do you mean?
Your blood addiction, say. Wondering if your body's the same, if it still remembers. Maybe if you drank now, you wouldn't get hooked.
All addictions are a form of slavery. Re-addiction's not a risk I'm willing to take, just to test a hypothesis about corporeal regeneration and whether propensities carry over.
Fair enough. Curiosity, that's all. Sorry.
Not to worry, Geralt. Curiosity's a natural reaction under the circumstances, apart from which I've always valued that trait in you.
Oh, really?
Gotta ask you the big question. One everyone wonders about. What happens after death?
You wish me to tell you if the human belief in the gods is well-founded? Well, that I do not know. We vampires differ exceedingly from you humans. Our matter, that of which we are composed, can exist without form. We require neither a heart, nor a brain, nor air to breathe.
But were you dead?
As humans understand death, yes.
Feel anything? Understand anything?
It's rather hard to explain. I felt something very unsettling. Something I cannot even name, for I did no reasoning. Only after rebirth did I begin to understand that what I had felt was cold and unimaginable fear. If not for Detlef, I might have drowned in an eternity of icy terror.
Yeah, that's terrifying, actually.
Can't have been alive then. Sheesh, experience like that must be vicious.
Indeed, it's hard to compare to anything I know. Yet you are aware we don't see death as you do. The way you cling to life, we find it entirely peculiar. You are mortals, ergo it's a foregone conclusion. You will die. It's but a question of time. Thus, I often find myself wondering why you try so very hard. To die at 20 years, 40, even 100, what's the difference?
Bro,
They're all
what?
but the blink of an eye.
Depends
For you.
on your point of view. Man who's got 1,000,000 crowns to spend can't possibly understand one who's only got 20.
Very true. One's outlook can indeed change much.
There's no way you ask that. Like, I would expect more from you.
Curious what you did after you were reborn.
As I'm sure you can surmise, but first I was thoroughly absorbed with recovering. As it is, I've still not recovered completely. Yet I was so weak the first year that I could not stand nor move on my own. Detlef bore my weakness bravely, showed great patience. If not for him, I wouldn't be here, and I'd have regenerated far slower.
Wait, so even without him, he would still
Once I could at
regenerate?
last stand unassisted, I set off for Bruges, from my one-time home of Dillingen. There I led the peaceful life of a rural healer and surgeon, enjoying my neighbours' respect and, in fact, constituting the exact opposite of the monstrous vampire the populace imagines.
Bruges, you say? Rebirth make you sentimental?
Perhaps a dash. But what of you? Where have you been? Ever find your Cyrilla?
Back then, yeah. But we parted again soon after. And when the time was ripe, she came back, defeated the wild hunt together.
Ooh. Seems I certainly missed quite a bit while I was absent.
True enough. But it's a conversation we'll have another time. Need to know more about you now.
Dude, imagine if we had Regis for the Wild Hunt. That would be crazy. I can't believe he's here, dude. Vilgefortz just like disintegrated him and he's here. Like, what?
All right, give you one question. What do you want to know?
One question to ask one as fascinating as you, Geralt. Cruel parsimony, I'd say, but I shall do my best to make it count. If you were to die and be reborn as I was, in your new life, would you choose to be a witcher?
Yeah.
See, Regis. Doubt I'd know how to be anything else.
Ever tried?
See, you're determined to get an answer, to find out if I like being a witcher. Just refuse to ask directly, as always.
I feel like you can't really answer that question honestly, right? Until you are in that situation. Because, like...
I like being on the path. I like picking up a lead, a trail. I like the tension right before a fight. And nothing gets my adrenaline flowing like battling a beast. Even gotten used to people treating me like a freak, an outcast.
Okay.
Yeah, not something I think about much. But I like being a witcher.
Thank you for being honest. Honesty is an attribute of the truly brave, and thus a privilege of the very few.
Still no sign of your winged friend. Sure it understood what you wanted?
Dead certain. Let's wait a bit longer. It'll return soon, don't doubt that for a moment.
Yeah, so I was thinking, like, if you come back and you are the Witcher, like, you would have your feelings and all of the other stuff back, right? So maybe you would make a different choice because of those things, because of feeling them.
Ever vigilant, even in his sleep. Quite vampire-like, in fact. Are you absolutely certain they don't administer a few of our genes during the trial of the grasses?
Appreciate the compliment. Got something for me?
You were right. No kobolds or mamoons for miles around.
Knew it.
Allow me to finish. You see, there's this spotted wight. It haunts an abandoned residence in the Caraberta woods.
Impossible. My brethren hunted down every last spotted wight before I was born.
Then it seems you must revise your knowledge of spotted wights. For somehow this one managed to survive your brethren's onslaught. It seems I know this home it haunts. Recall a tale about it. Locals believe the place cursed. Perhaps that's how the wight survived entirely unmolested.
I mean, why though? If it's cursed, then someone would take a contract, no?
Wights rarely appear in the woods, even less likely to find them in abandoned human homes. They inhabit remote wildernesses, old abandoned cemeteries.
What's your point?
This might not be a spotted wight after all. Your little helper might have made a mistake.
I sincerely doubt it. Ravens are devilishly intelligent creatures, and they've highly developed observational skills.
What exactly did they observe?
The area around the estate, it's covered in spoons.
Spoons?
Spare me the skeptical smile. I'm but the bearer of this news. Or perhaps this spotted wight is a hoarder. Or the spoons are somehow related to the curse.
What the hell is a spotted wight even?
Know anything else about this curse?
I don't recall much in particular. Really don't attach much importance to such things. It was mentioned to me as an anecdote, no more.
Come on, search your memory. Something, anything could be important.
I believe it had a relation to hunger, or perhaps greed, rapacity. Someone was punished for something.
Textbook definition of a curse, pretty much.
Sorry, Geralt, I try not to clutter my mind with the details of every far-fetched tale I happen to hear. What are your thoughts?
A specimen of a species thought long extinct, and a curse in one place. That a coincidence, or are they related?
Ah, professional curiosity. Personally, I've nothing against you delving into this dilemma, but please remember we need the wight's saliva. Nothing beyond that.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do this. Start making your decoction while I go get some saliva from that wight. Uses it in its brews.
Do you imagine the wight will simply sell you some?
Worst case scenario, I'll bring you its salivary glands. They ought to do as well.
For a moment there, I imagined you asking the wight to spit into a vial. Quite amusing as a thought, but the salivary glands will do fine indeed.
Okay,
So,
bro.
see you later.
Yes, till later. I shall start by perusing some tomes.
Tomes? Thought you were gonna make this decoction.
We require one last ingredient. Alas, obtaining it could prove a trifle toilsome. Thus, I hope to identify a suitable alternative.
All right. Good luck.
And to you, my friend.
You could say that earlier. Look for the wight's lair, read the bestiary. Okay, I guess we can do that. A wight. Pale widows. Cursed ones? Oh, the artispores are cursed ones. What? Igni and Ard. Oh, I haven't actually tried Ard against them. Interesting. Wait, so what is this guy? Bro, I have to do this, right? Because it's annoying to not know where each of them is. Hold up. So it's not an elemental. Hybrid. Nope. Oh, what? It's a necrophage? Irden and Igni. Well, that's pretty much the best case scenario for us. What is this? Have I been there? Not quite, actually. We'll go on horse. It is what it is. I really like how Rhodes looks, dude, but I hate the horse mechanic. Wait, so now I'm not losing any HP. Why is that? Huh? Like, all the time I was playing alone, I was losing HP until 50%. That's weird. I don't know. Whatever. I also enabled ray tracing again, and man, oh, this looks so good. And there are definitely much fewer artifacts with the shadows and stuff. But of course the performance kinda sucks, so... Guarded treasure. Dude, I don't know, I just love this build. It is so good. I don't have to do anything. It just plays itself. Well, okay, don't do that though. Like, look at this shit. Dude, it's just so stupid. Bard chest. What is this? No, come back in. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. I want to fight a strong enemy though.
Wasn't lying. Spoons all over the place.
We do this. Okay. They just kill themselves. No. So freaking cool.
Strange. Get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Oh yeah, there are spoons everywhere.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right.
So it doesn't like spoons? But then it's forced to collect them, or what?
Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
What is this? Oh. Soiled letter. Marlene, my dearest daughter, you've no idea the pain it causes a father to write these words. A father who must abandon his own child ceased to be a father, and his heart shall never know comfort. Sadly, as a result of what has happened, I have no other choice. We, along with the rest of the household, must abandon our estate. It is because that curse took you from us, leaving in your stead a mindless, bloodthirsty creature. We shall go north to Kovir, and if you ever read this letter, which could only mean you have returned to human form, you are to look for us there. For my part, I can only promise each year I will send an envoy who will be tasked with checking in on you, seeing if you are alive, and if so, in what form. Faith that you will once again be my beloved Marlene gives me the strength to live on. Perhaps the curse will not last forever. Perhaps someone will come along and you can lift this burden from you. Okay. We can try to lift it, if we can.
What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some Wight saliva. Wight's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Spoon's incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Stained diary? What is this? Oh, this is her diary. So it started like an illness, she went to an herbalist, and then I usually check that I don't have any wrinkles or bags under my eyes, but today there are no wrinkles, but I'd rather that we were. I have hair growing on my breasts, it's horrible, it's got to be because of those damned herbs. I went to the herbalist to smash her face in, but her chambers were empty. She must have known that would happen to me and legged it. My family is starting to suspect something, although I'm cutting the hair back, which is growing back faster and faster. I've tried to put the idea out of my mind, but I can't hold back any longer. Maybe it wasn't the herbs that led to this, but a curse placed upon me by an old beggar whom I had to chase off one time. I have to find out. I want to hire someone who can find the herbalist. I cannot think, and it is getting hard to write. Loneliness, no family. Eat, I want to eat. Not a good spoon, empty spoons. Nothing, eat, it hurts, mirror, lies, no.
Poor girl. Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary. Poignant.
You think?
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
So many spoons. But I don't think she likes spoons, right? I think she's forced or something. I don't know.
No spoon you have shall sate you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Spoon key.
Spoon key. Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. Wight's a true collector. Wight's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
This certifies the item up for auction, an antique spoon key forged at the Christopherson and Sons workshop in 1210. Belongs to Smiggly Serkis, owner of the pheasantry.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Huh.
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly. This have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It'd make sense.
Decaying letter. What is this? Master Levasseur. I know you track outlaws for pay. I have an unusual assignment for you. Okay, so she wants to track the herbalist. After I visited her, she disappeared. I desperately wish to understand my illness, so I wish to hire you to find her. If it turns out my suffering is not the fault of the herbalist, please let her go. I will then have a different task for you, because this will mean I am afflicted by a terrible curse which only the gods can cure. I believe it was cast upon me by a certain beggar who came by the manor while I was hosting a soiree for a few friends. If you can find that vagrant, I will pay you double. Sadly, all I remember of him is that he sold mirrors. Oh, dude. I'm aware this is not much aid for your hunt, yet I trust in your considerable talents and wish you the best of luck. No way. Was it a dim?
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic. No claw or fang marks. Probably choked to death.
How do I interact with these?
Broken neck. Indentation in the skull's lateral surface. Smacked in the head with something heavy. Right on, bit right off. Teeth all knocked out. Somebody tried to force feed him.
I'm assuming we go down here.
Actually does seem like a Wight's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here.
I don't know what the quest
Spoon,
name means.
Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
La Cage à Fou. Is it French or like... Is it actually a cage?
Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one. Wight's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred. Cauldron I was looking for. Wight's not particularly tidy. Table's set. Wight, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. Wight that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse. And it's been trying desperately to lift it. Spoon, pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Why am I just getting XP for stuff?
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe the cauldron. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Yep. Okay, hold up. Oh, in there? Okay. What's down here? Well, there is something here.
Thousands of them here. Wight's been a collector for years.
Words of wisdom on beastly curses. Haven't we seen this? Pretty sure.
Wight's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
Yes, you said so multiple times.
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. Another spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Weird. I'm guessing we fight it here, right? Can I go back up? Okay. Oh.
Wight's obsessed. Real collector. Thoroughbred.
I mean, I don't know what's the point of inspecting all of this, but it gives you experience for some reason, so...
Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old.
Okay, let me save here. I really hope it's a hard boss fight, dude. I wanna fight the boss with the build. I've only done question marks. A lot of question marks. I wanna see what it looks like. Oh, it's like a hug. I definitely want to lift the curse, see what happens, if we can do that. Oh. No. How would we lift the curse? We don't know, though. Are we in front of her? No, okay.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest.
Oh. Right.
Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
No way. Let's swap spoons. Let's eat using the spoons. Let's eat not using the spoons. Let me see this.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon
Okay.
you have shall sate you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
Okay. So no spoons.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons.
She gonna eat that? Oh my god, dude. Fucking hell. What's in that?
Rise. You need to see your likeness.
Oh shit. How the fuck is Geralt alive, dude? Wait, did it go back in that
Think
pit?
it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the Wight. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Yeah. Surely it went down here, no? Oh wait, no? This way? Oh, what? It didn't go here? There is a scent. Or a stench. What the... Oh, so it left. Oh no, yeah. Oh, did it go upstairs maybe to look at the mirror? Or what? Surely it's back to normal, no? Or... Marlene! Where you at? Wait, what? Why are you guys here? Oh my... Fucking... Dude! Okay. I have to find a better way to heal myself. Or like not take damage in the first place, I guess. Because this is... I don't know. Something is making me lose HP over time. I have to figure that out. For sure. It's really weird.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
Oh, so it's like an old woman now. Huh. That is super cool.
I'll take you someplace safe.
Maybe leave a letter though. If the guy's gonna come visit to see how she is. Oh, we bring her to Corvo Bianco. Okay, so I wanted to see what this place is all about.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. Don't worry, sir. I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
So this guy is basically our majordomo. He takes care of the estate, which is kind of cool. She was cursed.
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Let me tell you the story.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the
mean-
last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
I doubt she was any beautiful, but... sure. Yeah, so tell me more about this place. So I basically came here, met this guy. I think his name was Barnabas Basil, by the way. And yeah, I didn't click this, so let's do it.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Kedweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he
Penchant.
chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that.
Sounds like a
He gave up
curse.
making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Yeah, show me around.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo, Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
Okay, I want to say this. What can we do here? Can we even do anything? I know we have a stash, and like we can hang
Behold, sir, your
portraits or
estate
trophies on the
in
walls,
all
but
its splendor.
that's pretty much it. Damn, that looks fucking awesome though.
Pretty vast.
Except for the mountains.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Been a major domo all your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father was a majordomo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Can I do this?
Aunt.
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to Major Domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
I just can't believe how good Toussaint looks. It just... I don't know, man. It's just on another level.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Yeah, for sure. I think I've been here even. Haven't I? cheese? I didn't expect to be able to come in here. Okay, I think we're good.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Actually, you know what? Let me do this, dude. Doing this during the night is a crime.
And what do you get for all that
Holy.
work? A crook in your back once so on in years.
Look at this. That's insane.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Marvelous. Are all of these people my help?
And what do you get for all that work? A
Nice
crook
well.
in your back
Picturesque.
once so on
Yes,
in
though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order
what
it
do you
filled
get for all
with
that
wine.
work?
There's a tale
Shut
about
up.
a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Here, kitty. Row. Meow.
What the fuck? Oh my god, I can't get enough of this place.
Monsieur Bolius' wife
Dude.
Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
I mean, actually, this would be good if we weren't already filthy rich and be able to afford everything. So, yeah, I don't know. I can sell so much stuff and make like 50k probably.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. How might I be of service, sir?
I didn't want to do that.
Thanks.
Go on. Go on, Barnabas Basil. Hello? Wait, what are we doing? Did I bug it out? No way. No way, dude. What? Hold up. Can I just like meditate?
Unfortunate. It seems I wearied you,
Oh,
sir. Time has
no.
not been kind to Corvo, Bianco, but a bit of remodeling should do wonders. If you wish to discuss this further, I shall be in the house.
You didn't... Ugh. Bro, what the fuck is this, man?
How might I be of service, sir?
So I have to restore it to its former glory. Okay, this is like a base icon, right?
Mentioned
Renovating.
the place could stand to be spruced up.
Almost decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Rejuvenation. Let's do some work on the
Been thinking about
house.
the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only
Yeah, let's do
did
it.
the residence positively sparkle afterwards, But we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
I mean, I don't really care about that, but yeah, sure.
It's
5,000.
in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state.
Uh-huh.
Is there anything...
Can I do more
anything
stuff?
else you require, sir?
Like in the meanwhile?
Got these spacious grounds. But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes. We certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir, you would be wise to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Sure. Just do everything.
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Okay. 1,000? I mean, sure.
Good. Order me up a table like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive.
I mean, we don't really need it, but because I think it's like infinite, so I don't really. Whatever though. I want to do everything
in my
anyway.
Trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
Yeah.
Then send out for one, please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
Yes, everything.
Know what? Changed my mind. Not in the mood to talk about redecoration today.
No.
But I wanted to ask you something else.
I shall be glad to...
No.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
I agree. Yet I would
BB?
urge you to hold off on further construction until the ongoing work is done. Juggling can be a challenging art. It's best not to undertake too much at once.
Wait, why though? Oh, okay. I can do more stuff. Interesting.
Thanks. Gotta get back.
Okay, hold up. Let me do this. Is it actually gonna take 3 days? I have to go sell some stuff, dude. Make more money. Maybe we're gonna be running out soon. Ooh, the Corvo Bianco general refurbishment has finished. Oh, dude. Look at this. What is this? Grindstone now available.
Strange. Something behind this wall, I think.
Oh, what is this?
Laboratory. Must have been an alchemist at one time.
How can I use this? Oh. Oh, it's like meditation or something? Bombs and potions have gained an additional charge. Wait. In the lab, you can transform mutagens taken from monsters into their basic versions. Oh, no way, bro. Really? Oh, this is so good. Right. Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. Whew. Dude, this DLC is just like so good, man. Who is this? Julian Bangavs. Who is that? To whomever finds this letter, my name is Julius, and if you are reading these words, I'm surely long dead. As befits one of my station and familial connections, I was sent to study at Manor, the famed school for mages, yet I was never to complete those studies. For the entire duration of my life, magic held but a weak hold over a soul ravished by a passion for organic alchemy. Oh, interesting. If you are a fellow lover of alchemy, I hazard to guess you will be filled with rapture to behold my discovery. If, however, that marvelous science is unknown to you, please heed my advice. Drop this letter, step away from the table, and never return. The practice of alchemy by amateurs can lead to injury and even death. Oh, if you did not drop this letter after the last paragraph, you are no stranger to alchemy. Thus I shall now reveal to you in a few brief words the fundaments of the alchemy table I designed. Okay. Yeah, this is awesome, bro. This is awesome. Okay, cool. Whew. Look how many icons we have there. I have to go upstairs and see what changed. More stuff down here. I wonder if we can do anything down here, actually. Oh, this is the morgue, right? Where we found the Braksha. Chateau Mont something. Okay, let's go upstairs. I wanna see if we can do more renovations. This place is like so cozy, dude. I love it. Look at this. Oh wait, where's the door? What? The Hunger Game. I have like so many side quests. We have like 1 million in Beauclair. Like 4 of them here or something. Yeah, that's crazy. This is gonna take a while. Yeah, so this is my room, right? And I can hang stuff here, like trophies. Yeah. Where are you? Oh! Can we talk?
I do not know how I will ever repay you, Witcher.
Don't expect to be paid. Hope you're feeling better, that's all.
Oh, yes, I feel my strength returning thanks chiefly to Barnabas Basil's care.
Horrible ordeal you endured. Glad I cut it short.
Yes, years of suffering. Do you know what was worse than the hunger? Watching my loved ones, my children grow old and die. All my family's long gone now. The last of my kin perished decades past. I fear I've nowhere to go.
And you can stay here. How do you even... She had children? And like, how does she know that? How did she see them grow old and die? Like, what?
This is a big house, big estate. You can stay here.
Truly? I could never infringe so on your hospitality. Yet,
Yeah.
after all I've suffered, the years of starvation, I've but one dream. At last to prepare food that fortifies, nourishes, to delight in the tastes and smells of spices, to sit at one table with others and eat.
Don't see a problem if that's your dream. You can help Barnabas Basil in the kitchen. Eating his meals. You know he's not a culinary virtuoso.
Nothing could make me happier. Thank you.
No, thank you. House could use a woman's touch.
I've one other thing I'd like to tell you. Many years ago, my father assembled valuables for my dowry. I never wed, so they remained unclaimed. These baubles are no use to me now, but to you, well, perhaps let them be a token of my gratitude. If you wish to find them, you must go to my old home, to Trastamara. The dowry lies hidden in a barrel in the cellar. There are several barrels. You must give each a knock until you find the right one.
Do just that. Thanks.
Okay. Oh, I love this, dude. This is awesome.
I'd never expect someone with your past to feel drawn to the kitchen.
Do you fear I will cook in your home as I brewed as a Wight?
Nah.
Counting on you having slightly better taste as a human.
Of that, you can be sure. I loved cooking, even as a child. My gran was a true master in the kitchen. Her spit-roasted ox was famed throughout the land.
Thought you were a lady, owned an estate.
Do you mean to say a woman of my rank should have had a cook? You're right, of course. And I had the best of cooks. But I devised the dishes myself. They only prepared them.
You sure you don't feel lonely out here?
I cannot say yet. Too little time has passed since you freed me of my thrall, but somehow, for now at least, I do not feel drawn to the city, to others.
Visited others' homes as a Wight.
Yes, but ever at night, when all were asleep, I went in search of spoons.
Remember, you can always change your mind. Decide you've lived here long enough, just say the word.
I'd never wish to seem ungrateful.
And I'd never want you to stay against your will.
Okay. I like this.
See you later.
Take care, Witcher. And remember, you always have warm food awaiting your return.
I can't imagine anyone throwing her out, dude. That's crazy. Search for Marlene's dowry at the Trasta estate. Okay, we'll do that later.
Renovations coming along all right, Barnabas Basil?
Superbly, sir. General refurbishment has been completed. And I took the liberty of adding 2 racks, each upon which you might hang weapons and armor, if you've some pieces you'd like to display. Likewise, I have prepared a few spots in which new paintings might be hung. In other news, the laborers dusting out the cellar have made a most unusual discovery.
Ooh.
I believe it's something you'll wish to see.
You mean the lab in the cellar?
Oh.
Saw it. So, one of the previous owners interested in alchemy?
A laboratory? Alchemy? I know nothing of it. But I understand that to a witcher this must be a very intriguing find.
It is. It was walled up. Equipment's pretty ancient too, so it must have belonged to someone who lived at Corvo Bianco before you started working here. Whoever it was sure knew their stuff, though. Got dragon glass vials and flasks, stills, sublimators, vengerometers.
Forgive me, sir, but I fear I don't follow.
Just saying, it's top-notch equipment. True masterpieces of craftsmanship for use in alchemy. Brewing a concoction with this stuff versus doing it over an open fire? Well, there's no comparison.
Then I am all the more delighted you discovered it, sir.
So he doesn't mean this or what? We can play Gwent. Yeah, so I played with one guy and he gave me a Skellige card and we have to find 19 of them.
Starting to really like this place. Maybe we should keep going, refurbish some more. What do you think, BB?
As you wish, sir. Shall we see to the house or the grounds this time?
Wait, what? Oh, you can also improve the grounds. Yeah, okay.
Feels like by investing a bit of coin, I could make the house more functional.
Indeed, momentum is best maintained once established. Now that we've finished the general renovations, you might begin to consider such things as a new bed, or additional armor stands, or weapon racks. Also, some new furnishings and a fresh coat of paint on the walls would do much to improve the guest quarters.
I'm gonna do those on my own, I think. That's fine.
If you don't mind, I'd rather postpone.
Of course, sir, as you wish. What is the nature of your inquiry?
What is this?
Starting to get into this whole renovating thing. There must be other things we can improve.
What a splendidly wise idea. Now that the general refurbishment is done, why not see to the grounds? Perhaps renovate the stables, or return Madame Bolis's garden to its former verdancy?
How about everything? Rhodes deserves a roomier stable. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do all of this actually. I don't think it makes much sense to sit here and do this with you guys.
Let's put a pin in this for now. Remembered I have some urgent business to tend to.
Not the slightest problem, sir. I am here to serve whenever you desire.
So yeah, I think we'll take a break here, guys. But we'll come back, we'll go find Marlene's dowry, and then we're gonna go back to Regis and continue the main quest, right? We'll see you soon. Bye for now.